What up? So, anyways, one of the main issues with being a targeted individual is the fact that every attempt that you try to make towards progression in any way when it comes to finances, your legs are kicked out from underneath you. The system is designed to keep you suppressed. If you're already below a certain tax bracket or in an income category, um, the system is actually designed to work against you. And as you go up the ladder, obviously, everything you know becomes in your favor, and the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. But see, this is the thing. This is crazy because what would you do if you were if you couldn't get a job? Let's say you were actually disabled. Let's say you had a disability, you broke your arm, and your arm keeps popping out, falling out, and you have to get a major surgery in order to have metal put in there to hold your arm in place so it doesn't keep falling out, which, anyways, would still make you permanently disabled. You wouldn't even legally be allowed to work after having an operation or a surgery like that because these companies in corporations, if you hurt yourself at a workplace, by law they're obligated to give you a medical payout. My friend hurt his back, okay, uh, at a company called Tamarack. Hard labor, really hard labor, and he hurt his back. Like, he went to the doctors. They're like, yeah, you really hurt your back. You really you're not going to be able to work, for a long time. You're gonna have to heal. So he ended up getting a $20,000 check from that company, which I witnessed in his hand that he brought to my place and showed me that, hey, bro, guess what? All you gotta do is hurt yourself at work and you can get 20 grand. I was like, huh. Well, I would be an automatic, like certain people would be an automatic liability. Because that's what happened to me. I fucked my arm up. I'm supposed to get a surgery, but I have friends that have already gotten a surgery, and it still dislocates. There's even extra complications because there's metal or whatever in my in his arm, holding his arm. Okay, so you have a socket like this, and the bone goes like you have a socket that holds your arm in place. If you break that socket, there's no longer anything holding your arm in a place where it should be. Right? So hold up. Some motherfuckers gang stalking me and shit. Anyways, okay, so to get to the point, being able to make money, I want to show you guys how I've been able to make money. When I was young, you know, it's a long story, but I sold drugs from 14 years old till I was about 18, well, 21. And, I kind of got inherited in that lifestyle. Uh, I was never able to get a job. By the time I was 15 years old, I already had a criminal record. I've done roofing. I've done all types of labor jobs, multiple dishwashing jobs, whatever, construction. Done all that. But when I broke my arm and broke the socket that holds my arm in place, and then I didn't move forward with the surgery because, first of all, I was scared. Second of all, I'm witnessing multiple people have the surgery, and it's even worse now. Now they have multiple complications, multiple pain issues, and they got metal inside of their body. Not having it. I ain't doing it. I am not letting the system chop me up into pieces and then put me on fucking medication to pain pills for me to get addicted, for my life to go spiraling out of control, just as everybody else's life did that ended up hurting themselves, getting pain medication, becoming an addict. That's how it happens. It is not the opposite way. People think people just become drug addicts and then become homeless and then they're losers and it's all their fault why their whole fucking lives fell apart. Well, you'd be surprised to find out that a lot of these people actually worked very hard, hurt themselves at work, ended up on pain medication, not abusing it, taking it properly the way that they were prescribed for a period of time, and over that period of time you become highly addictive, dependent on that chemical, on that drug, or else because your body doesn't have its natural ability to produce the chemical that gets rid of pain. So you have no pain resistance anymore. So you're basically like on fire 24 hours a day in excruciating pain because of this medication that the doctor prescribed to you, that they said that you will only become addicted if you abuse it, which is false. You will become addicted inevitably, and it will lead to abuse if you do not pull yourself off of that in the nick of time, which all odds are against you, chemically, mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever you want. It's all against you. So let's get to the point. How to make money as a targeted individual. Ways that I've made money. Not selling drugs, by the way. That was when I was young. You know, things changed in my life. My ex-girlfriend recently just passed away from fentanyl. She was my first love as a teenager. Which is another story, another video that I haven't had it in me to make yet. So, not selling drugs, but the internet, right? Let's leverage the internet. It can be done. There's too much bullshit on the internet. People saying, hey, do you hate your life? Well, guess what? I have all the answers. Join my team. Like, okay, buddy, right? You know what I mean? So I've seen all that. I've actually been that guy to make videos like that until I realized I should just be myself in these videos, which had a better effect. People connected to me as a human, and they signed up to my company, and I made money. I was making $80 per commission when I was promoting this company online, and they're BBB accredited. They have an A+ rating with Better Business Bureau. I have multiple different things going on when it comes to online business. So I got a clothing line. I have a social media marketing agency. I was a level 1 seller on Fiverr until I had to close my account down. I made a new account, so I was a level 1 seller on Fiverr. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm kind of like tired and like talking low, it's like 3 in the morning. I have insomnia, really bad. So the clothing line, level 1 seller on Fiverr, and those services. I'm gonna go on my laptop right now. I'm gonna show you guys everything. Well, the majority of things. We're just gonna, let you can go and look all this stuff up and find my websites, like, you know what I mean. But anyways, this is the point. If you guys do not figure out, listen, what other way is there? There is no way. The government controls every aspect of everything except for the internet. Okay. Look at cryptocurrency. They completely lost control. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't regulate it. They couldn't stop it. It became a currency, and it is recognized as an official currency in Canada, United States, and wherever else. I know Canada, the United States for sure. If you type in Bitcoin in a Google right now, if you live in the States or Canada, it'll tell you how much in USD or CAD, Canadian money, 1 Bitcoin is worth, which is roughly like $11,000-$12,000 last time I checked. But anyways, point being is that we were meant to go through these trials and tribulations to be squeezed out of the system, to look other places, and when we do look other places, we find blessings. You know what I mean? God planned for that. He told us not to be and live like the rest of the world, and we wouldn't. So the thing is I started making money online, small amounts, and it led to other things. Me promoting this company as an independent sales associate, okay, um, of a roadside assistance company. I was not only selling memberships on Facebook, just getting people to sign up by showing them the benefits, finding people that are already with a roadside assistance company and showing them why they should switch to this company and how it's beneficial. So I made $80 every time that happened. So I would get 5, 10 signups in a week. That's $500 to $1,000 in 1 week. That led to me making websites because I'm building a team of people. I'm recruiting people. Instead of selling memberships, what I did was I recruited independent sales associates or affiliates to the company, and then they joined and they would make money, and of course there's residual income and you get a downline and stuff like that. So I made a little bit of residual income off obviously my team putting in effort, which is normal in any business. If you look at Amazon, they have an affiliate program. They have like every company in the world has an affiliate program. Like, people are so dumb. You say anything about an affiliate program now, it's a pyramid scheme, it's a scam, blah blah. Like, first of all, you might just probably want to educate yourself because you're only limiting yourself to possibilities in your life with your limited state of mind, in ignorance. You know what I mean? You're not basing your assumptions off facts. So I would show these people, you know what I mean? People can't wrap their heads around anything that is outside of being a slave, working a 9-to-5 job, for crumbs, to pay your rent, to be broke and hardly get by, be miserable for the rest of your life, and serve somebody else and make them rich and build their empire and their business to allow them to thrive and prosper in life and be financially free. Or you could think like the individual or incorporation that you work for and think like them. That'd be a lot smarter because they have multiple people working for them, okay? And they didn't start like that by thinking, oh, get a job, you bum. They thought, do I want to work 9 to 5? Or do I want to create something that is going to generate a living for me for the rest of my life and also bring, a living to other people's lives? You know what I mean? Like, you're building something. You're not, you get it, right? So, basically, like I said, I was advertising these videos, I was getting sign-ups, some weeks I make $1,000. Facebook completely wiped me out. I was blue badge verified on Facebook as Sincere Music, music with a Z. Look it up, you'll find my page is still there. I can't access it anymore. I've lost. I can't ever get that page back. It's been 2 years, still can't touch it. Never will ever get back into it again. Facebook is corrupt. So they wiped me out completely, which was completely spontaneous. I didn't violate any of their terms. I actually spent thousands of dollars on their platform, branding myself, advertising other companies, and they authenticated me and verified my page. So they're kind of contradicting their own, whatever. That's another story. It took me about 1.5 years to get back on Facebook. They blocked my IP, my MAC address. I used Tor VPN MAC address changer, and they were still tracking me through cookies somehow. Used different devices. Then they got me through facial recognition. If I said that right, facial recognition, whatever. You get the point. So when I made other Facebook accounts under different names, different emails, different phone numbers, I used different devices, and they got disabled, right? So I realized that Facebook was targeting me because I'm a targeted individual, and I spoke about governmental corruption and gang stalking, things like that, and that's when I got wiped out completely, all 3 of my profiles. So that's really odd if they're gonna claim that I'm violating their terms of agreement in some fraudulent way. That could only physically possibly happen from one profile. So how is it that they found my other 2 profiles and disabled them too when I'm only active on one of them? Therefore, if I were to violate their terms of agreement, it would have happened on the profile that I'm active on because that's the only one I use. So that proves that they're false completely, and it never existed, and they did that intentionally because they targeted me in whatever way they targeted me. for talking about what I talk about. So anyways, I'm going to show you guys this over here before this video gets retarded long. And I'm going to show you how you can dodge the system. And yeah, you got to be a little bit careful. If you want to make it in this world using the internet, don't talk about governmental corruption or gang stalking until you get fucking rich, okay? Until you make the 6-7 figures, until you get the fucking leverage, until you get the power, until you reach the masses, and then you're in control, and there's nothing that they can do to stop you or take away your finances because you've established your own empire. That's my advice. I made the mistake of doing the opposite of that. They took me out of the game and I was unable to make money, just as I was never able to make money. The only way I could ever make money in my life, like I said, work didn't work out, you know what I mean? School didn't work out. I was in the streets, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is. Take a look at this. Anyways. So, Shutterstock. This is one thing. I only made $2.13, but I only put 2 pictures up, which blew my mind. So anyways, I only put 2 pictures on this, and it's called Shutterstock. Hold up. Anyways, yeah, this is called Shutterstock. So I'm going to leave the links for all these things you guys can sign up for, because you're going to want to, if you're going to want to start making money. Your phone has like 4K capabilities pretty much, so you can literally just like, be a photographer, be a videographer, just have fun, because I'm not a photographer, and I just took some okay pictures, put them up, and I made $2 off 2 pictures, and I totally forgot I even made the account. I put 2 pictures up and I made $2. So imagine if I have 1,000 pictures up, or 2,000 pictures up, or 3,000. There's people that are making $4,000 to $5,000 per month on Shutterstock from just uploading pictures they don't even care about. Okay, so there's Shutterstock. There's my clothing line. This video is going to end in 2 minutes, and now I'm rushed. So here's my clothing line. I'm going to leave all the links so you guys can check this out. Here's my social media marketing agency. It's verified on Facebook, Sincere Marketing. First on Google if you search Sincere Marketing, British Columbia. That's my website. I made the website. I did the SEO. I ranked it #1 on Google. This is another affiliate program. Get paid to use Facebook. $80 per commission. I'm going to leave the link for that too. There's training. There's a training tab. There's everything. Bam. Okay. And then there's CloudPhone, which is another affiliate program. $90 per commission. Anyways, if you guys want to know more, hit me up. If you want me to make another video, I'll show you guys more things that I do to make money. Okay? Take care.